We're starting. It is estimated that by the year 2050, there will be more plastic in the ocean than there are fish. Yeah, that was given to us by the Ellen MacArthur Association. That was last updated in October of 2014. So today I'm here to talk to you about plastics, and specifically plastic pollution, why it's bad, and the few steps that we need to take to lower our plastic footprint. So plastic, a little history about it, it's been around for just a little bit over 100 years, not much longer. It's made great improvements in our lives. It's everywhere. It's in water bottles, bags, clothing, cars. It's been great, but now we are having to deal with the overuse of plastic and how it is harming our environment. So plastic is synthetically made, which means that it is not naturally occurring. So scientists make plastic, but because of that, plastic does not degrade very fast. It takes anywhere from 20 to 1,000 years for plastic to break down. And a lot of plastic gets put into the ocean, and in the water, along with sunlight, plastic degrades into microplastics, which are these small pieces of plastic that you can't see, but they make a big effect in the ocean. They leach toxins and absorb other bad toxins. They're eaten by fish, who then get exposed to the toxic of the plastic, and then it harms them, so it can get caught around animals or in their stomachs. They can starve because they're filled with plastic. And then we consume those fish, and we are also consuming the toxics that are in the ocean caused by plastic. So it really seems like it's a really far away problem, but it really is affecting our environment, the animals, and us as people. So the main problem is single-use plastics. According to plasticoceans.org, we are producing 300 million tons of plastic as like trash every single year, and so that's a lot of plastic, and half of that plastic is single-use plastics. So single-use are the plastics that you use once and then you throw them away. So anything like coffee cups, straws, things like that just go right into the ocean after you're done using them. So the main plastics that are really bad are straws, bags, and bottles. So straws, we don't think a lot of plastic straws. You just use them at a restaurant and then you're done with them. But in the US alone, we use 500 million straws a day, according to ecocycle.org. So that's a lot of straws that is just used once. So to give you a picture of what that looks like, that can fill up to 127 school buses full of straws every single day, and that's 46,400 school buses of just straws a year. So straws are a really big problem. Again, plastic bags are a really big problem. They have a life of approximately 15 minutes that we use the plastic bag, and then we're done with it. So according to Janet Larson, we use 1 trillion bags every single year. And that is about 2 million every single day. So that is a lot of plastic bags. And then the third one is plastic water bottles. So we are fortunate to live in a place where we don't have to worry about if our water is going to be contaminated or not. So it's really sad to hear that we are using 22 billion plastic water bottles a year. So what can we do to solve this problem? Well, what we really need to do is take steps to cut down on specifically single-use plastics. because they're really unnecessary. So what you can do is you can buy a reusable straw, stainless steel, on Amazon for a couple dollars, or you can just simply, when you're at restaurants, say, no thank you, I don't want a straw. The second thing you can do is to have your own reusable bags and to bring them with you to the grocery stores or to bring them with you to the shopping malls. The third thing that you can do is to use a reusable water bottle or a coffee cup and bring that with you instead of using plastic water bottles. So what we're doing really does make a difference. According to Time.com, by the author Alex Longon, is talking about how companies and states and even countries are making laws and cutting out single-use plastics. So what we're like, when we are taking action and saying no to straws and plastics, companies are taking notice. Our actions are paying off. Big companies like Starbucks, Disney are all cutting down on the use of single-use plastics and plastic straws specifically. Also, states such as California, New York, and Hawaii are also trying to pass laws to cut down on straws. So I encourage you guys to really follow these 3 steps to cut down. It doesn't take a lot of effort once you really get in the routine of doing it, but it really, really does make a difference. Thank you. You're gonna share? Okay.